Hi, so we're here at Jam and we are going to show you how to use the camera. So John, the first thing you want to do is make sure to turn the camera on. This is a Sony NXCam. Great. Now the next thing you'll want to do is you can either look through the eyepiece there if you want to take a look, John, and see if you have an image, or you can flip open the external monitor. And I recommend pulling that all the way down there. Yeah, so you can see the image on that screen, and therefore you can keep your eyes on the outside environment also. You have an image here, so the lens cap is off. If that were black, the first thing I would check is to make sure the lens cap is off. We ask you to put that in the bag so it doesn't get lost. Okay, the next thing I look for is a sound wave. And there's no sound coming through the microphone right now, so I check here on the side for the audio levels. If you see these two dials, you'll notice that they're at 0. Can you spin those until we see a sound wave coming up? And I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, we're not getting a sound wave. So this is actually, you can do the same here. We'll put it at 5. We should be seeing an audio, but we're not. And so what that tells me is that the inputs are on an external microphone. We want to make sure that we're using the camera microphone. So I'm going to switch that, and we should start to see an audio wave. Great. Always good to check and make sure by listening and monitoring there. Do you hear a sound? Would one of you guys speak?
Hi. Good to see you there, John.
We can't hear a sound.
Okay, great. And we want to keep our audio levels about in the middle of the spectrum. If they're getting up to the red, then we want to dial the input level down a little bit, but usually 5 is a good starting point. We'll leave that for a more advanced class. There's lots more to talk about with audio. Other things to look for, there is a full auto setting, which is usually the easiest option for a beginner. Once you get more comfortable with the functions, you can change things like the color temperature, which is the amount of sort of orange or blue cast to the light. You can manually adjust your focus and your exposure, but we're going to leave it on the full auto for now. And the last thing we want to check, obviously we have battery or we wouldn't have any image. We can see that our battery is well charged, 99%. And then over here, we see that we have 117 minutes of recording time on our SD card that's right in here. Notice if I pop that out, this is our storage, there is no recording device, and you'll get a warning sign there that shows you there's nothing to record on. So would you pop that back in until it clicks? Don't be shy, go even a little further. Good, you'll feel that little click. You shut it, and you are ready to roll. So the last thing we'll do is actually roll off some footage. So our director's here on camera. Would you like to?
Well, we all go in front of the camera and say your name, say good morning to John.
So first we're gonna roll camera. We're gonna do.
Morning, John.
Oh, we're not rolling yet.
Oh.
So John, in order to record, you've got a couple of options, but the most obvious one is right there, the big red button for your thumb. Right here. There we go. And you can see that it's recording here, and the red light turns on there. All right.
So we're recording
We
both.
are now rolling.
Both visual and audio.
Okay.
Morning, John.
So you're sharing. Hi, John. I'm Katy. Hi, John. I'm Laura.
Great. Now, John is already adjusting. That is the focus ring on the outside. The next ring in is your telephoto zoom. So telephoto wide angle. So you can go in a little bit closer. Now John is using, I would call that a medium close-up. John, what do you notice about the image here? What's less than ideal? And what about Lee's face? What do you notice about Lee's face?
What space?
Lee's face. What's the problem with this image?
There's too much light in the background.
That's right. So if it's on auto and you've got a bright background, you're likely to end up with that silhouette. So let's try, John, would you pan the camera, and Lee, would you step this direction, and let's see if we can get a better image. There we go. Great. Okay, and now, right. Good. And I think you took it off of autofocus. So there you go. Now those little zebra lines that you see are indicating what's in focus. And that's a nice shot. Can everybody see how his face is illuminated better than that silhouette effect? Great. All right.
You look good,
Lee.
Lee.
Do you have any questions or any more functions that you would like to include in this introduction to the NXCam video?
Do you want to just show that where you took it off auto? Because I don't think it showed in the video.
No, it didn't.
But
we
you
left
need
it
to put
on.
your head up so she can get it on the video. Sorry.
So there's a button here where you can toggle the focus on and off. If you hit full auto, it will go back to full auto. So Laura, if you would step back over into that space. You can pan to adjust. Yeah, there we go. Now, if you're on auto focus, I discourage you from using the focus ring, which is the outer one. I also would point out that for zooming, there's a toggle here and also on the side here. But it's fine to use the hand ring here too. It's just sometimes a little confusing, and your hand might go to the focus ring unintentionally. We took it off of full auto. This is the zoom.
Oh, that's the zoom.
Yep.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna put it back on full auto. Full auto is gonna be using the camera to try to get the best exposure and the best focus. Full auto will not control the wide or zoom. That's the operator. Yeah?
Cut.